Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Tureen, and I'm the class coordinator for the 317th Basic Training class and instructor of police here at KLATC. At this time, I ask that you join me in welcoming today's graduates, the 317th Basic Training class. Members of the 317th Basic Training class, and ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing and direct your attention to the Lawrence Police Department Color Guard for the presentation of the colors and the playing of the national anthem. Color Guard, please post the colors.
Colors, halt, center, face. Prepare close colors. Post. Officers, present arms. Officers, order, march. Colors, center, face. Forward, march.
You may be seated. During your time at KLTC, you have all walked past the Wall of Honor numerous times. The Wall of Honor is designated as a reminder for those KLTC graduates who have died in the line of duty. The names and photos of the 29 individuals memorialized preserve their memories and give the family, friends, and law enforcement officers the opportunity to remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to the citizens of Kansas. At this time, join me in observing a moment of silence to honor those 29 KLTC graduates no longer with us. Thank you. To the 317th Basic Training Class. We gather to celebrate a remarkable milestone, the graduation of you as a new generation of law enforcement officers. You have dedicated yourselves to this noble profession, one that demands unwavering integrity, unwavering courage, and unwavering commitment to serving your communities. The path to this day has not been easy. During your time here at KLTC, you've endured rigorous training, pushing both your physical and mental limits. You have learned the intricacies of law enforcement, the importance of de-escalation, and the delicate balance between upholding and protecting the rights of citizens. Through it all, you have demonstrated the qualities that make great law enforcement officers: compassion, empathy, and a deep sense of responsibility. You have shown that you are not only capable of handling the challenges of this profession, but that you are also driven by a genuine desire to make a positive difference in the world. As you embark on your careers, remember the values that have brought you to this point. Integrity must be your guiding principle. Every decision you make, every interaction you have, must be rooted in honesty and fairness. Perseverance will be your strength. The road ahead will not always be smooth. You will face difficult situations, encounters with individuals who are not always cooperative, and moments of self-doubt. Through it all, remember the oath you have taken and the commitment you have made to serve and protect. And never forget the importance of self-improvement. This profession demands constant learning, constant adaptation, and a willingness to challenge your own assumptions. Embrace new technologies, seek out new training opportunities, and never stop striving, big difference there, never stop striving, to be the best officer you can be. Today, you stand at the threshold of a new chapter in your lives. You are about to embark on a career that is both challenging and rewarding. No matter the day, always remember the reason you joined this profession in the first place. Remember the desire to serve, to protect, and to make that difference. You have the skills, the courage, and the heart to be exceptional law enforcement officers. Go forth with confidence, knowing you are going to make a difference in the lives of others. Congratulations, graduates. The future of law enforcement is now in your hands. It is my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Chief Josh Weber of the Lewisburg Police Department. Josh Weber started his law enforcement career as a deputy with Dickinson County Sheriff's Office, where he worked 2 years part-time and attended KLTC while still maintaining a full-time student status at Kansas State University. After graduation from Kansas State University with a bachelor's degree, Josh was hired as a full-time deputy at Dickinson County Sheriff's Office. After 9 months as a full-time deputy, Josh was hired by the Kansas Highway Patrol as a trooper in 1998. Josh graduated from the KHP Academy and was assigned to Troop A in the Kansas City metro area. Josh worked the Kansas City metro area as a road trooper and was promoted to lieutenant, assuming field supervisor duties in the KC metro area until 2018. Josh transferred to KHP's Emergency Operation and Homeland Security Division out of KHP's General Headquarters in Topeka. After 25 years with KHP, Josh accepted the Chief of Police position with the city of Lewisburg, where he currently serves in that capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Weber.
I first want to take the time to thank the graduates for allowing me to speak here. on their day. Kansas Law Enforcement Training Center for the invite, and finally, the family and friends that are here to support the graduates. I ask each graduate to take a moment and remember how you feel this very moment. In case you were asleep, like a lot of your classes, take the time to remember how you feel right this very moment. Pride in your accomplishments, how proud you are to put on the uniform today, how eager you are to serve the people in your community, how excited you are to make a difference in your department. File these feelings in your memory bank so they are concreted in, but accessible at a moment's notice. We also need to take the time to recognize the enormous amount of power, influence, responsibility you are given with your law enforcement role. You have the power to make life-changing decisions for people at a moment's notice. You have the ability to influence every person you contact and every person that person speaks with about your interactions. You have the responsibility to uphold the constitutional rights of every human, the ability to restrict these constitutional rights, rights that were written in 1787, ratified in 1788, and have been in practice since 1789. These principles standing the test of time for 234 years. You must have pride. You must have a true north. You ask, what is a true north? Your personal, unwavering guiding principles, unwavering characteristics, honesty, integrity, equality, discipline, and the list goes on and on. You must ensure these principles align with what is expected of your department and the citizens you serve. You must have the ability to self-reflect, true self-reflection, ensuring these internal principles and true north align. You must have humility. But wait a minute, you just said I have to be proud, have a true north, and now I have to be humble about it? Who is Josh? You heard a short biography about it. I started my emergency service career as a firefighter, currently serve as a captain with Lewisburg Fire Department. I have 30 years experience in the fire service and a little over 3,000 hours of continuing ed. I work for Dickinson County Sheriff's Office, Kansas Highway Patrol, Lewisburg Police Department. I have over 6,000 hours of continuing ed in law enforcement. I'm a master pistol, rifle instructor, radar, lighter, forensic mapper, active killer instructor, CVSA level 1, firefighter 1 and 2, hazmat operations, high angle rescue, confined space, underwater rescue and recovery, swift water rescue, NIMS 1 to 1,000. But wait, is this about me? Did I not just put everyone in this room to sleep, or at least make you tune out? The last was a demonstration of the very principles I mentioned before I started self-rambling: humility. A wise man once said, whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted. It's not about me, it's about everybody else. Balancing your internal pride and your external humility. Keeping your pride and true north bundled up and being externally humble. Seems easy enough, right? So why is it so hard? Law enforcement officers deal in black and white statutes, black and white policies to fit gray areas they apply every day. A simple traffic stop. You stop the single mother in the older minivan on one of your local roadways for 10 miles an hour over the posted speed limit. You get up to the window, find out she's taking her sick child to the doctor. You make an enforcement decision. You get off the local highway, travel back into one of your local cities, and you get the guy in the brand new Mercedes, 10 mile an hour over the speed limit, who nearly mowed down the child in the crosswalk, and he's late to his golf game. You make an enforcement decision. Same black and white statute governs this. The same offense, speeding 10 miles an hour over. Did you treat both people equally? Did you waver from your true north principles? Well, seems things just got a little harder. Let's talk about humility. You are important people. You have extreme power. You've been well trained. Handle any situation. or have you? I told you earlier I have 30 years experience and some 9,000 hours in advanced training. Just this past Halloween, I was called to a cat stuck in a recliner. Now, a lot of thoughts went through my head while responding to this call, but mostly, is this truly worthy of calling me 911 to get a cat out of a chair? I arrived, and on top of it, it is a black cat that is stuck in the mechanical device that raises and lowers the foot feet of this chair. Was this an important call to me? Probably low on my list. I'm happy to say the only casualty of the whole incident was actually the chair after we disassembled the thing, taking out some 10,000 nuts and bolts. I'm sure it'll never go back together correctly. The cat had minor injuries to the tail. Everybody survived. Again, was it important to me? It was very important to the little 8-year-old girl who owned the cat. I never envisioned this, even after 30 years experience. You will never know what's going on if you inject your own preconceived thoughts into a situation. Instead, you must listen to people to see what is going on. I challenge each and every one of you to treat others how they want to be treated, not how you think they should be treated. And you do this solely by listening. Seems easy enough, right? Now I can just keep my internal pride, all that bundled up inside me, keep my mouth shut. Well, what about when it takes that extra time listening to that person to see what's going on, jeopardizes your officer's safety? What happens when that time management, taking that extra time, interferes with what the sergeant wants, the lieutenant, the captain, the sheriff, the chief? Why don't you get to the next call? Why does it take you so long? Do you have 2 or 3 calls in pen? But wait, there's more. Now I have to balance my personal life with my professional life. I took that extra time on the call, and now I'm late to take my significant others out on a date or to the evening, or I miss my child's basketball game. You must balance all aspects of your new career. I'm sure you're probably wondering by this point if you're sure you want to even do this. The answer is yes. Law enforcement is a very rewarding and honorable career. Just remember, times will be tough. Remember how you feel right now. Use these concreted feelings of pride to motivate yourself through the tough times. Maintain your true north. These true north characteristics have stood the test of time and will always guide you in the correct decision pathways. Balance your personal and professional life. Treat everyone how they want to be treated by humbling yourself and putting others before you. You all have amazing talents, including the ability to balance all aspects of your new career. You have done great things in your life to reach this point. Background investigations, psychology tests, interviews, passed a 14-week academy, but you have many more great things lie ahead of you in your career. So without further delay, let's get to celebrating each and every one of the well-deserving graduates today. Thank you.
Chief Weber, please accept this gift from behalf of the 317th for sharing your thoughts with them, with the class today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
At KLATC, we recognize those student officers who have excelled in various professional skill sets during their basic training. For the 317th, we will discuss fitness, fitness being the key component in an officer's life. It helps them deal with the daily stress that they'll face and aids them in maintaining a healthier lifestyle, enabling them to better mitigate the dangers that they may encounter. During their time here at KLATC, all the members of the 317th were active and engaged in a fitness routine. The 317th basic training class had 2 student officers meet the goals of the 200-mile club. To be recognized as a member of the 200-mile club, the student officer must complete 30 push-ups in a minute, 30 sit-ups in a minute, and run 1.5 miles in 18 minutes or less on their final assessment. Additionally, they must log 200 miles or more outside of their normal classroom activities. Officer Sean Busmus of the Lewisburg Police Department, please join me at the podium. During the 200-mile club challenge, Officer Busmus completed an impressive 256 and a half miles, along with exceeding the other physical requirements of the 200-mile challenge. For his efforts, Officer Busmus is being awarded the Fitness Medal for most miles. Please join me in recognizing Officer Busmus for his efforts. Officer Caleb Tomlinson of the McPherson Police Department, please join me at the podium. For his efforts in completing 200 miles, Officer Tomlinson is being awarded the Fitness Medal for Most Improved from his initial PT assessment to his final PT assessment. Please join me in recognizing Officer Tomlinson for his efforts. It is now time for the class president to deliver a few brief remarks on behalf of the graduating class. Ladies and gentlemen, the 317th Basic Training Class President, Deputy Tyler Williams of the Rooks County Sheriff's Office.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the graduation of the 317th class of the Kansas Law Enforcement Training Academy. I know I speak for the class when I say thank you to the instructors for everything you have done for us. We know that there are many more things that you could teach us, but you've done an amazing job with the time you've had. Thank you to our sheriffs and our chiefs for the opportunity to learn and grow. We are honored to be representatives for you both here and on the road when we get back home. We also want to thank the ones who are most important to us: our spouses, significant others, children, and loved ones. We know it has not been easy for you to be home without us these last 14 weeks. But without your love and support, we could not have done this without you. You are the reason we get up every day and work so hard. 317, I'd like to have one last class meeting while you're all here. It has been a real honor and pleasure to work with you these last 14 weeks, to get to know and learn about each and every one of you. In this time, I learned that each of you are hardworking, dedicated individuals who have strived to become the best officer you can since the first day we arrived here at the Academy. This class has shown eagerness and willingness to learn and help others, whether it was late at night studying on Kahoot or going over reports to make sure everyone was ready for mock court, or even raising spirits at range by singing country roads. These 14 weeks were hard, but so very rewarding at the same time. Having this group alongside me has made it so much better. Our job is always changing, and you will never have the same day twice. All of you showed a willingness to learn, as well as ask questions of others when you needed. So I encourage you all, never stop learning or asking questions. Keep going to training when you can, because the more you are able to grow, the better you can serve your communities. I know each of you will one day find yourselves in leadership roles. When you get into that position, remember that we have worked this hard to get there, that we will be starting as soon as we leave here. We as a group persevered through difficult and tasking situations to be able to go out and do our jobs to the best of our abilities. I finally want to thank my classmates. That helps if I say it right. In a time where law enforcement is one of the most challenging jobs in the country, you made the choice to join this honorable and noble profession. The choice, to me, reflects the type of character each and every one of you has. And I know that I already feel safer knowing that each of you will be out there on the road. Again, Class 317, Thank you and enjoy today because week 15 is right around the corner. So keep up the good work and that you have done here, and you all will be very successful.
Deputy Williams, on behalf of the KLTC staff and administration, please take this plaque as a remembrance for being the class president. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
In law enforcement, ethics is at the forefront of training and our profession. The law enforcement oath of office affirmation is a constant reminder of the importance of always doing the right thing. There's something that we have discussed in depth during your time here at KLTC. The ultimate purpose of law enforcement is public service. A law enforcement officer assumes a great responsibility when they affirm the oath of office. They have entered the position of being role models, leading by example. They are enforcers of the law and protectors over our communities. I'll now ask Class President Deputy Tyler Williams to lead the class in reciting the Law Enforcement Oath of Office affirmation.
Class 317, please stand. Oath. On my honor.
I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution of the United States, the state of Kansas, my community, and the agency I serve.
Recover.
.317, please be seated. In a few moments, you'll be presented with a challenge coin. The challenge coin is symbolic and meaningful and given to someone as a reminder what they have done or confirm a membership in an organization. This coin today will recognize you as a graduate of KLATC. I'll ask that you carry it with you as a reminder of the lessons learned and the friendships forged during your time here at KLATC. On the back of this coin is the oath that each of you affirmed moments ago. Carry it with you and let it be a constant reminder to always do the right thing. Graduates, it's been my honor and distinct pleasure to be your class coordinator and a small part of your journey. I wish you nothing but success and happiness in the future. I will now ask KLATC Associate Director of Basic Training, Alvin Sowers, to join me on stage to present the members of the 317th Basic Training class with their certificates. Class President Deputy Tyler Williams will announce the names.
First row, please stand. Andrew Bond, Pittsburgh Police Department. Jacob Bonham, Lewisburg Police Department. Victor Burr, Burlington Police Department. Sean Busmus, Lewisburg Police Department. Daniel Donaldson, Lansing Police Department. Tori Elliott, University of Kansas Police Department. Matthew Elpers, Leawood Police Department. First row, please return to your seats. Please be seated. Second row, please stand. Trace Evans, Colby Police Department. Garrett Hens, Butler County Sheriff's Office. Major Hilton, Saline County Sheriff's Office. Kelly Moeller, Lynn County Sheriff's Office. Devin Odom, Pottawatomie County Sheriff's Office. Levi Rickard, Fort Scott Police Department. Second row, please return to your seats. Please be seated. Third row, please stand. Leonard Rogers III, Jewell County Sheriff's Office. Mason Stats, Derby Police Department. Dakota Tabeast, Lansing Police Department. Shane Thompson, Chinook Police Department. Tate Tilly Beddick, Wichita State University Police Department. Caleb Tomlinson, McPherson Police Department. Landon Wise, Derby Police Department.
And Tyler Williams of the Rooks County Sheriff's Office. Third row, you can return to your seats. And please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for attending our ceremony today. I encourage that you ask your graduate to take you around and show you a little bit about what the campus looks like and what some of the things they achieved over the last 14 weeks. I know some of you have already done that. I saw you over the lunch hour going around. It's such a nice day outside. Please take the advantage of all the photo opportunities on the outside and at the back of the room with our banner. Each of you should be proud of the experiences that these ladies and gentlemen have gone through, and they will serve your communities well. With the 317th, please stand. On behalf, I got to certify him yet. Hold up just a second. On behalf of Director Beck, I hereby certify that each one of the students in the 317th have successfully completed the requirements to be Kansas law enforcement officers. And they've been waiting 14 long weeks, as well as the families here, for the words "class dismissed."